or cost of attendance play a role?
Financial aid definitely played a big role in me choosing this school. I'm out of state, so with them giving me a good amount of money, it kind of encouraged me to come to this school.
Okay. Do you feel like your interests as a Black student are accurately represented at your university?
Sometimes it can. Sometimes I feel like for my major particularly, it's not given the attention that it should be given. It's more so towards the STEM majors and athletic people and not more so towards, my political science stuff. But nevertheless, I still like my department.
Political science too. Do you feel pride in attending your university?
Yes.
Are you comfortable in classroom settings at your university?
Yes, I love my classroom settings. They're not too big, so it keeps me more intimate.
How would you describe race relations at your university?
I think everything is good when it comes to the different racial groups that come to the school. They're accepted well, and I accept them fully.
Okay. Have issues at your university made you feel more or less included? Examples like protests or controversial statues?
When it comes to any issues that we have on campus, I get very involved because I want to make sure my voice is heard, and the people who are in charge of events like that, they really care about our opinions.
Okay. And what do you think your university can do to increase Black student diversity?
I don't think there's much that can be increased. I kind of like the way things are now. Of course, there could always be something better, but I like the way things are now. Did financial aid or cost of attendance play a role?
Yeah, neither one of those played a role. I just chose it because I was originally at PWI, but I wanted the HBCU experience.
Do you feel like your interests as a Black student are accurately represented at your university?
Definitely.
Do you feel pride in attending your university?
Certainly.
Are you comfortable in classroom settings at your university?
Yeah, right now I'm taking most classes online, but when I'm in the classroom, it's comfortable.
How would you describe race relations at your university?
I think they're pretty well. For the most part, of course, it's predominantly Black, but any other races or minorities on this campus, I would say they feel welcomed.
And have issues at your university made you feel more or less included? Examples, protests or controversial statues or anything of that nature? What do you think your university can do to increase Black student diversity?
I honestly feel like my university is doing a great job at increasing diversity.
Thank you.
In Carolina, when I was there, a lot of the Black sororities were suspended. So I saw a lot of white sororities where I would be walking to my room. I'm the only Black girl in my hall. And I see a whole bunch of white girls going to, I guess, their rush. And I'm like, where are they going? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, dang, I don't fit here. And, you got to get in where you fit in. So.
Why did you choose to attend this university? Did financial aid or cost of attendance play a role?
Nothing played a role besides me wanting to come here. When it came time for me to choose between colleges, I had the chance to choose between here, University of Arizona. I'm from Maryland. I went to a predominantly white high school where I was the president of the Black Student Union, things like that. So I already knew what it was kind of like to be a minority in the situation. And I was working with the basketball team at my school, one of the top basketball schools in the country. So I had a chance to work with the basketball team here or at Arizona. So when it came down to the choices, I had to think, what if I don't want to work with the basketball team anymore? I just have to be a student at that university. And I went to the university that would care for me the most and offer me the best opportunities.
Do you feel like your interests as a Black student are accurately represented at your university?
I think my interests as a student are accurately represented at the university. I think the fact that I'm Black just happens to play into it. Being Black at a HBCU is no different than being white at a PWI. If let's say I was a white person, even though I haven't lived a day as a white person, I feel like if I walked around PWI campus, I wouldn't necessarily notice that I'm one of the many. You know what I'm saying? Here, it's kind of the same, but we also have the chance to check our privilege and that we are in a very rare situation where it is just a lot of African Americans here, and we are the majority at the school. Because if I go down the street to Duke or UNC, I don't see the same amount of people that look like me. Being in the classroom with people who look like you plays a large role into who you are and how you learn.
Do you feel pride in attending? Or did I just ask that?
No.
Okay. Do you feel pride in attending your university?
Most definitely. It's my junior year here. And every year since my freshman year, I've been highly involved in the institution. And the contributions I've been able to give to my institution are not for me, they're for the people who come after me, so most definitely.
Okay. How would you describe race relations at your university?
Race relations, I guess, I wouldn't necessarily ask a question that way, you know what I'm saying, because the race relations are different. I don't really know how to describe it, but with this being predominantly African American, the way race is discussed is different. I don't think you'll be on this campus and you hear the words reverse racism, because we are able to sit down and have, honest conversations about what race in America truly is.
Are you comfortable in the classroom settings at your university?
Most definitely.
Okay. Have issues at your university made you feel more or less included? Examples, protests, or controversial statues?
If anything, they've made me feel more included. I'm a member of Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated here on campus, the Gamma Beta chapter. One thing we push a lot is voter registration, and my university is actually able to get behind us with that. We have a voting station here on campus in the law building, and the students understand that voting is such a big deal to the African American community because we've been disenfranchised so much that the fact that we have a voting station on campus, we have to go and do our part. So it helps me and my organization, just me as a student here on campus.
Okay. And what do you think your university can do to increase Black student diversity?
There's really nothing they can do in terms of increasing Black student diversity, but I will speak to the point of diversity here at North Carolina Central University. Within my past 3 years, I've seen diversity skyrocket. And the one thing I would say is different here than opposed to maybe somewhere down the street is the inclusivity that we offer to those who are not African American.